Go ahead.
Okay. So when the booth, when this comes to you, the frame, it'll be, you know, in this situation, you know, down, and then you just pull it up. And if anybody needs any help while they're doing this, they could call us too. You know, our phone number will be there. So that's how you do it. It's as simple as that.
Well, that looks pretty easy. So can you show us how you put a visual on it? And then can you also show us again how we package it up into the boxes?
Sure. These are how either whether it's a fabric panel or a graphic panel is put on. These go on each one between these two, what we call hubs. But they just slip over the side, and there's instructions within the booth too. But they just go over the hub like that. That's it. And these actually hold the magnetics that hold your panels onto the booth.
Okay.
Okay. And then these go on throughout the booth, and I'll just put one on, but I'll give you the idea.
And it goes all the way onto each one of those joints.
Yes. Just like I did here. You'd have one on each section. I'll go ahead and put on one panel so they can get the idea how this works. Now, the one we were talking about would have two graphic panels in the middle, correct?
Correct.
Big mural, and then two fabric panels on the end. The graphics and the fabric go on the same way. The panels would have magnetics on the back. This happens to be a fabric panel. And this hooks over the top. See those little buttons on the top? And these are hangers.
Can you take those down for 1 sec so I can get a tighter shot of that? It's very clever.
This is the top.
It's like a notch.
Yeah, and this just is a hanger, really.
Uh-huh.
That's all it is. And whether it's a fabric piece like this or a graphic, they go on the same way.
Oh, golly, could it be any easier than that?
I don't know. That's pretty easy. And there would be four panels that go on the front to cover off the front of the booth.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, good.
Now here is a client's booth that we store. Let's see what we have in here. This actually has a graphic panel. Do you want me to show this one?
Sure, please. So this is how you pack things up?
Well, this would be a graphic panel rather than a fabric.
Okay.
I don't know what. See, this is graphic, right?
Right. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but that's a good version so we can see what a graphic looks like.
Yeah, this would be the two center panels that we talked about would be the graphic here.
Got it.
Let me take this one off. Well, this just comes off. And then when you pack it away, you just roll it up.
And that would be if it was going to be on a fabric.
Well, it doesn't matter, fabric or graphic.
Got it.
And then this, when you pack it away, it just goes into the box. And then you undo it like that. That's how it goes away.
Okay, great.
Now this is a graphic panel. Again, I think this client's panel is a few years old, but this will give you an idea of how this works. And I think it goes on this frame, but I'm not sure.
Looks like it does.
Yeah. And this goes on the same way.
And it just magnetically holds.
Exactly. Just like and it's a little bit of memory. But yeah, that's it. That's how a graphic panel works.
So that's a graphic.
And that's the same as the fabric, other than just has a graphic on it.
All right, great. Now, could you show me, please, when you take that one down and then you collapse the booth structure, how do you put the booth structure into the box?
Yeah, all the panels come off first, whether they're graphic or
fabric.
And they just roll up. I already put the fabric in. This is another client's box, so I'll just leave it here.
Okay.
And this just goes in. Same as this.
Got it.
Now all these metal pieces
Right?
just come off like this,
Golly.
just like we put them on. There's a bag that these go into, all the metal pieces.
Great.
That's it. They go into the
Okay,
the
good.
box. Okay. Now the frame, as we showed before, these just come apart.
The little red notches,
Yep,
and there's 3 of them.
yep. There's also 2 on the bottom too, just in case they need them to fit.
To extra support.
So there's 5.
Okay.
And then this just,
You wiggle it a little bit?
yep, just to make sure that they're all, if one of them's connected, you can't push the frame down.
Okay. Do you push very hard?
No. Like if one of those is, if it won't go down, it's because one of these
Is still connected.
is still connected, or one of these channel bars is still on.
Or one of the black things.
Yeah, if this is still on, this is your actual support of the frame,
Yeah, yeah.
you can't push it down either.
So you can't.
So if you can't push it down easily, one of those is connected or one of these is on still.
Okay, good.
Because if you force it, you will break it.
And then we have to own it a broken thing. Okay,
And
so
it
it
just goes
comes.
down then very easily.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
Okay, and then where does that go?
it goes into a bag,
Okay.
which is in the box. Just like that. And this goes into the box.
Great. And so you have to have one box for all the structure, the hardware, and then you put the other one.
This is the graphics or the panels. So,
Great.
yeah, the graphics and panels go in here, the hardware goes in here, and then the lid of the container is basically the instructions on how it goes together. And it goes through the
Step by step.
how this works.
That's great. And that's all tucked into that lid.
Yep,
Great.
easy enough.
Thank you.